Welcome to Upside DIY. Right here, I've got this project that I gotta do. Just taking apart the motor and just looking at some of the parts. The thing that's funny about this vacuum is there's basically two outlets. There's one over here. There's one over here. I'm guessing this one's for air. It just blows air out, but it looks like a hose could go through there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to show you guys kind of like my random projects that I've been doing. I've been taking apart electronics and stuff. I'm going to be taking apart some clippers. I have like 3 or 4 clippers. Those could be used as air pumps or something. I gotta see what's wrong with this. So I basically put one coat of some type of caulk. It's silicone caulk, but I gotta do another coat. Probably, I did this yesterday, so, but at least I'm doing it. Getting this done was a hassle because I had to basically move where I was kind of sleeping, and then but I cleaned up the other room, and then I got to finish this off. So I've been doing these new DIY stuff. They're actually just finishing up some of the projects that I had in 2018. I took apart this TV. You guys can see that on my channel. You guys can see this. This is pretty much almost finished. All I gotta do is let it dry for probably another day, and then I'm going to just trim off the pieces. A good tip to have is to have something like a mess. This kind of helped me keep the line straight with the glue, but the only problem is I didn't really look out for the stuff that was still flowing, kind of like at the ends. This glue was pretty thick, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, I got to reuse this on every location on all 3, so this was a decent idea for just this build, and hopefully, yeah, I with the after the trim, I might have to I might, add a little bit in some areas that if I could see like at an angle it's missing, but most of it's pretty much done. The main thing was I just wanted to keep the surfaces clean, not too scuffed up, or even gluing onto this plastic. I just checked to make sure they weren't, or I released some of it and I could trim off some of the glue with my die grinder. So another good DIY project that I'm going to be doing is turning these into cave structures. And with that full video, I'll be able to show you guys the rock molds, the mini rock molds. Those are average. One of them had cracked and things like that, but what I'm going to do with these is put silicone, cover it up, and I'm going to probably make a whole video of this, as soon as I finish up all the other stuff. This seems to be a decent project to help me relax. Just have a good bead of silicone on here. My rocks are kind of drying outside. Like I said, I'm going to be making a whole video of me trying to turn at least 2 of these into, it just depends how many of the pebbles and stuff I have. And I might have to wash the rocks one more time just to really make sure. And it's been raining for like 4 months, or sprinkling off and on, and cloudy, so the rocks aren't going to be that dry. And so once the rocks are completely dry, I'm going to try to but in the meantime, I could just wash the rocks and things. And I made a video of doing that too. But yeah, put some silicone on this. Put the rocks in like a tray. And I could probably do 2 sides at once. Just depends and the bottom needs to be done, or maybe, and these make really, really nice, and hopefully the silicone doesn't leach or whatnot. I mean, I'm picking out some decent stuff to actually have a quality aquarium type of situation. So yeah, I might have to melt kind of like some of these ends so it's not so jagged, or maybe trim them, maybe add, no, I don't really have to add like two air holes, but I might add two air holes, on each one, just on top. Just have that going, so air bubbles and things could get out of there. So yeah, silicone, sprinkle it with rocks. So I guess I got some time left to show you guys the first coat of the spray painting the inside of these lights. I added this one inside. I didn't show you guys in the last video, but you guys know about this one. But it's a bulb socket too, so it's a good light. I like bulb sockets because a lot of the LED lights are pretty much bulb, and well, they have fluorescent LEDs too, but those are a little more expensive. I don't know, but okay, back to yeah, I started taping off some of these wires. This was done in, this is my newest project. The thing is, I only had like half a can of spray paint, which was really nice. Right, and then I just spray painted it today. I still got a little bit of paint on my hands. This was oil-based paint, perhaps. It was real smooth. I do have just enough left just to touch up, what's on the inside. But the overspray stuff, I could have tried to really tape it off. I could have really, but the plastic was pretty much, used up plastic. What I'm planning to do is get some more paintbrush cleaner. I did clean some off just to see how it worked. I mean, it gets some of it off, but it kind of smears it more than, and it might even, ruin the top layer of the plastic or something. I'm gonna have to get some black spray paint and spray paint the outside, and then it should be pretty much a decent job. And it started sprinkling outside and stuff, so I had to carry these in, and a couple bugs already got onto there, so I don't know what type of mess. There's some stuff that I gotta touch up with this one. Hopefully I relax and do the touch up and cleaning, assemble it, and then paint the outside. So I'm gonna add some black spray paint to my shopping list. Hopefully in a week or two. Hopefully next week, because I just been, it's kind of like just stuff that I'm working on, and then somebody supports actually the products that I get and things like that, and hopefully I make something out of it. And I have been making some nice things out of it. I've got a good plan for this this place that I'm staying. It's pretty much perfect for aquariuming and terrarium or whatever, planting and things, but you never know sometimes. But with the amount of space and things, I might need to look for more space, when someone could come by and do more and have more time and experience. But basically with DIY experience that, and most of my life having to settle with with building my own um, skills is these are cheap enough products. I mean, they're not like totally free. Sometimes you could get it free if you look around, but these products seem to work okay. And I just mix in what's available with the products that I could get, and then I might even like sandpaper these to, but it's not totally bad to overspray. And I know this cleaner could get most of the big spots off, but there's still a little residue and things where I'm going to have to actually spray paint them black. I'll have to actually remove these stickers too, and I don't want to work too hard because this plastic isn't as sturdy as possible. But so these are just pretty much my awesome DIYs in April 2019. And I want to make a filter, a light filter for some of these. And I do have some plastic acrylic. So I've got some of these 1/8. I have a 1/4 inch. So I want to be using some of the 1/8. And I have some blue, red, and yellow. So I want to be and I got some scrap pieces like these. All I need is pretty much a good just to get them cleaned up, and I gotta figure out a way to like fasten them to those plastics. I'm not sure if I really even need these filter lenses, because there's other plastics there. I could actually work with a thinner film, like a red and a blue film, which I do have. I've got some blue plastic underneath that black tub and things. I could use plastic for that one. These light bulbs and things, they do sell them in variations of color, so I'll just have to using the transparent stuff. Not a lot of people are totally influenced by acrylic and plastic colors, but they're not bad. I was planning to kind of make stencils for like trees and bushes. I might be working on that project too. So this is I mean, this is this is what life and what I'm doing, because this place is just it's just inspiring me to really get into these things with the outdoor and the indoor stuff, and then I just move on. But I'm just using my time for just seeing just being with my surroundings, and it seems okay. So yeah, I got a cover for this, but having the light, I do for the backside, I got to figure out maybe to spray, whether to paint the glass or to just add a blue film. I've seen aquariums stores that do just have blue film just wrapped around the whole tank, and they're not for sale. They're for quarantining and things like that. I don't know. It basically just gets done that way. So yeah. Besides that, it's going to be really hard to move these tables. I got to make a plan for that and move stuff around. But you guys just saw a bunch of projects that I've got to get busy doing to really have something to show for it. But I'm showing you guys some of the more important stuff. Showing you perhaps a little bit too much. I'm showing you guys a little bit too much because I got to still finish some of the stuff, and even some glue could be grind it down. So thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, like I said, I gotta paint the outside of these too black, and that should just be one can of spray paint and some paint cleaner, so that shouldn't really be a problem. So yeah, this is what it looks like painted on the inside, and it's not bad. The only thing to recommend is follow my ideas. Look for my next video, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.